Hi guys and welcome back to Crypto Chester. My name is Chester and today I'll be walking you through the crypto markets. First things first, I'm going to be starting off with Bitcoin here on the 1 hourly. Then we're going to be going to the 4 hourly, the midterm. Then we're going to be hitting up the long term because we're having another green week by the looks of it. Oh no, we've changed red since I did my prep. Great stuff, great start there. Yeah, we're right on the cusp, if you want to say it like that, right? So yeah, that's I'm going to be touching on the long term for Bitcoin. Fear and greed index as well. Might get into some Bitcoin dominance, total market cap of crypto, that sort of thing. And then we're going to be doing my altcoins today. This is 3 altcoins that I've chosen to showcase to you guys today. And that is ADA. The reasoning for that is we've smashed new all-time highs for ADA. Very, very exciting stuff. So I did want to touch on that just briefly. Did want to touch on that. That's why I claim my altcoin of the day. Then we've got Litecoin, and then we've got VeChain, and then the altcoins of the days. The altcoin of the day from yesterday that we're going to be touching on, having a look at some maybe potential stuff going on there as well. We've got Luna, XTZ, and also AVAX as well. So it's going to be very interesting indeed to see if that does plan out. Thank you, Tim. I now remember the music. Appreciate that. Right, going to get straight into some shout-outs straight away because the giveaway has been won. The giveaway has been won. The riddle has been won. So last index, the winner has arrived. Well done to you, sir. You have won 3 months. 3 months access to 3 of my indicators and some private tutoring from myself on how to use these indicators. And if you're not a profitable trader already, then this will help you get there. And also, I will coach you through on how to use these, basically how to use these indicators. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to working with you, bro. So well done to you. And just a little insight to everyone that was wondering about the riddle here. The riddle actually was every single time I start my stream, you know, when I go, first things first, we're going to be starting off with the short term for Bitcoin. That is the 1 hour. Every time that I've said the 1 hour, I've said a different number and I've messed it up every single morning for maybe 10, 11 consecutive mornings, spelling out the name, spelling out the numbers in letters, Gavin Anderson, which is a software developer that basically worked with Satoshi Nakamoto to basically develop Bitcoin. And you had to message me with that. And then it was a riddle. 3 people had one conversation which consisted of 2,000 topics with an extra 9 being added on, the date of Bitcoin on the blockchain. And then the next clue was I show my face with different emotion. If you look closely, you'll find the promotion. I had numbers hidden through my thumbnails, spelling out the words GoChain. And if you go to the GoChain video on my channel, in the description, there's some writing in Thai, in the Thai language, basically asking a question. After university, the creator of Ethereum, who worked for someone, when was he born? And that was Ian Goldberg, maybe I might. No, I'm definitely wrong. that's something else. But yeah, the date was March 31st. But yeah, anyway, that was basically the riddle. But he's come through. He's won it. Well done to you, last index. You've basically won 3 months there. Yeah, 3 months coming through there. So yeah, absolutely well done to you, bro. It was pretty hard. It was a bit of a test run to see how things were going. But yeah, we have done it. Amazing stuff. We'll just have to. We'll see if we can do something along the lines of that again. Maybe if we hit 1,500 subscribers or something like that. But without further ado, shout outs. Right, last index: Alexander, Mindless Musician, Ajira, Diego coming through there, Taz coming through as well. Restless, what's up? Mechana, morning guys. Yo, Chester lad, come on. Sariga, nice to see you on the stream there. And Diego, Tim as well. Thank you for reminding me about the music. Dale coming through. Hey, Chester. Glad I made it early today. Amazing stuff. Jared, did I win 5 BTC? Unfortunately not. Thanks. I'll contact you next week. Hey, last index. Just drop me a message on Telegram after the stream, and I'll get it all sorted for you, and we can basically start the ball rolling, man. Gamer God, nice to see you on the stream there as well. Please look at Solana and KSM. Let me get my request list going here, guys, because my throat is healing. My throat's getting better. Not quite there. I've got my Manuka honey in my mug here. And it's very soothing. So yes, we might be able to do some requests now. We're going to do some requests today, guys. Because apologies for my stream yesterday. I did watch my stream back. God, I did look rough and I sounded pretty awful. But today, I'm here. We're ready. Tasman says, sheepers, I still don't understand. Interesting. Lost for that explanation. Chester lol, still couldn't get it. Okay, no worries. I'll type some stuff in my Telegram or something like that. So long on Solana says Gamer got interesting. Jay says, morning, just at Alicante Airport, I think that's how you say it, heading back home. Hope you've had a good time, Jay. Hope you've had a good time if you've been on holiday. Yeah, let's get straight into Bitcoin, guys, because that's why we're here, right? That's why we're here. YouTube is saying my stream isn't running very well, but hopefully it is. So yeah, let's get straight into Bitcoin, right? At this point in time, we were talking yesterday about a breakout to the downside, right? A break to the downside out this falling wedge pattern. We didn't get it. We actually saw a lovely reversal coming through there. If we just bring up the moving averages coming through, because I did actually go short, as you guys know. I shorted on the retest of the breakdown of this rising wedge pattern on the midterm here, and that it wasn't bad, right? It wasn't bad, and the reasoning for this is I shorted on this retest coming through here as we lost the 10 simple coming through here. I shorted down for around 2%, I think it was. I was going for more if we were going to have the continuation break. My first take profit was at that 2% there. We hit it. We hit my first take profit, and then basically what I did, I moved my stop loss back to my entry, and then we did see the retracement. I did get stopped out, but hey, I didn't lose any money because I already made that 2%. And I already put my stop loss at entry. So that's how we basically avoid getting trapped out like we have seen here. Now, let's jump to the short-term time frame. I didn't quite get involved with this one, but we did weigh up the possibility of a break to the upside yesterday at this falling wedge pattern. Because you know, falling wedge patterns, they sometimes usually break to the upside. We did have a bullish divergence coming through here on the hourly time frame as well, as you can see here. There's a quite messy chart there. Yeah, as you can see here, bullish divergence coming through there. And we did actually see that coming through on the MACD, and that has played out very strongly, I must say, in terms of a pump here for the 1 hourly chart there. Well done to anyone who actually had the kahunas. They had the kahunas to jump in here on the breakout and go for this measure move. You would have been looking for around 6% there. I did say yesterday, guys, if we are going to break up, I would see some sort of resistance playing out on the lower side of this parallel channel that we were talking about. Probably the start of the week, right? That we were talking about the start of the week. Is it Friday? Is it Friday? It is Friday. Amazing stuff there. Yeah, amazing stuff on a Friday. We've got Dolby in the chat there saying good morning to you. We've got Neelesh, good morning to you. That's Mod is in the chat, guys. Please behave yourselves. No, so yeah, at this point in time for Bitcoin, we have actually come up. We've reclaimed this this rising price rising channel. We're rising price channel. The rising channel. We've reclaimed it basically. We've reclaimed it. We saw a bit of consolidation, bit of resistance, but no, we found the support on the 200 EMA there, that purple juicy bad boy, and banged it up from there. And now we're currently challenging the previous lower high, the second one in terms of this downtrend, because obviously this is the high point here, guys. Only just, but it is the high point at the end of the day. So we've got a lower high here, lower high here. Oh, it's the third one, right? So yeah, we've got 3 lower highs, 3 major ones to be thinking about. And at this point in time, we are currently challenging. If we can get over it, then the next target is going to be a little bit of the way up. But it's basically the more confidence that we're getting as we did invalidate this one here from this previous pump. That is basically bullish action coming through for Bitcoin, right? Bullish action coming through here for Bitcoin on the shorter term time frames. So it's definitely a point to watch here. I mean, if I was gonna put in a prediction here, I would expect some sort of curl over now. Maybe the 55 is going to come up. We're going to find a level of support on that, but then we're going to jump to the midterm and see if we can get some sort of gauge to what's going to happen for that now, right? Mo7 says, what do you expect for BTC now? What do I expect for it now? At this point in time, I would expect some sort of resistance from this zone at literally 46,893 from where we are, because we're currently sat on a previous lower high at this point in time. If we can get above this properly, find a level of support, then yes, I would be looking to come higher, and then we would be looking at 47,507 there. That's going to be the target, and if we can get above that, then we've got 48,000 to flirt with as well, but we're a long way from that, guys. We are a long way from that. We would need a big momentous pump like we did see coming through here to basically get us through that, right? But at this point in time, I would expect some sort of consolidation, at least just because of we've seen this huge pump to the upside recently, right? And if we're seeing again for Bitcoin, let's go from the start, this uptrend to the top side here. That's literally 8% in the space of literally one day. Space of like one day, 8% in one day. So yeah, we do need a bit of consolidation to validate what we've just seen here. Otherwise, we are going to expect some sort of crash off. If we are going to see some sort of crash off in the price, and this is just going to be a dirty trap, and we are going to see continuation to the downside, I would be watching the lower side of this channel, guys. And that is going to be at 45,960 there. So yeah, that's definitely a point to be looking out for there, guys. And also, we do have the 55 and the 200 moving average coming up as well there to basically reference as a level of support. Phone's going crazy. 1 second. So yeah, that would be the level of support that we would be looking for if this curl over is going to come into fruition, right? at this point in time, we do have quite a few levels of support to look out for there. Now, let's jump to the MACD on the short-term time frame quickly, just because we were talking about a cycle to the upside. It was from here, right? We were talking about these cycles like so, right? And this is just a clear example of an invalidation, not finding that level of resistance in terms of that uptrend. Obviously, we did bang it, right? That's a clear example of not finding not respecting the trend cycle that we had coming through here. But you can see we've come up to the most blatant horizontal trend pattern coming through here in the last, literally, the last 4 trends that we have seen now. They've all seen reversals at this point now. So that's definitely a point of reference for the future in terms of a reversal point to basically be referencing there, guys. Now, we do have a lower side, a downtrend cycle coming through on the MACD as well. And that's basically what we're likely to see now here. We could be referencing this, guys, because we've seen a nice point of resistance a nice point of support getting formed here along this zone. As you can see, reversals in the trend to the upside along this zone. Now, if that is going to happen, guys, we could see a little bit of a downtrend coming out, playing through here, banging us down, hitting one of these major moving averages or even the lower side of this channel, like I just said, before having some sort of reversal. So yeah, it's a few things to take into consideration there, guys. And I would be watching this on the 1 hourly just to see if you can get a bit of gauge, because the more information you have, the better it is, right? It's simple as that. And the horizontals that we would be watching out for in terms of the MACD here is this zone here. As you can see, there's -143 there, and that's pretty blatant in terms of a reversal pattern coming through there, guys. Even in the previous history, right? Yeah, in the previous history as well. We've obviously seen a bit of huge spillover coming through quite a few times, but it's definitely a point to be referencing as well there. So yeah, let's call it a day with the MACD there. Let's jump to the RSI. Not that much. Where we got to the oversold point, right? We got pretty heavily oversold there, and that's not a shock to any of us, I'm sure, because that 8% in the space of literally a day, that's pretty crazy stuff there for Bitcoin. Pretty crazy stuff there for any asset at all. So near enough 8% in the space of literally a day there. You're going to see the RSI absolutely bang it to the moon there, and then we're likely to see some sort of reversal or some sort of consolidation to bring us back down to that central level. That's sort of the healthy area for Bitcoin, and that's where it wants to stay at, just in case, just because the whales want us in this sort of zone here, just because we know a lot of people, they actually trade the RSI pretty heavily. The moment we even get overbought at all, they just sell it off, they just short it, right? So they're going to basically try and avoid that as much as possible. I mean, at this point in time, they've banged it, right? So yeah, we did get to that overbought sort of stage. So yeah, I would expect us to come down, have some consolidation, and get back to that central point on the RSI, but definitely a point to reference there, guys. Now, let me jump to the midterm here for Bitcoin. The midterm, we're going to be looking at the 4-hourly time frame, right? We're going to be looking at the 4-hourly time frame, and this is because I'm going to do a bit of voting, I think. A bit of voting. Got any more honey left? Little bit. It's cold now, though. Not nice. Hope you're having a fantastic day as well. We're on 8 likes. Amazing stuff. 28 watching. 8 likes. Amazing stuff. They've got 7 in the chat. Then I see on the stream there. And where are you all watching from, guys? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to know where you're all from. See how internationally vast the stream has got. It's quite entertaining. I know where quite a few of you are from already, but I see some new people in the stream there. So yeah, put your location in the chat and let everyone know how diverse and international we are out here. Cool stuff there. What do you expect for BTC? BTC 1 mil on May the 22nd, 200,022. Probably. What do you mean 2022? I don't think we'll hit a mil in 2022, to be honest. Maybe 300k. Maybe. We'll see. It's more dependent on major players in terms of countries, on what their opinions do and how they change the narrative of Bitcoin, because we know how the narrative can change. One person can say one thing, one big guy, one big dog at the top can say one thing about Bitcoin, and it's done for. Not done for, but it won't ever be done for, but it could seriously affect the price. And like we did see that, just a pure example of that is that just that little panic sell-off. Little 50% panic sell-off, right? Just out of nowhere. So we can see how volatile this asset is, right? So we've got to take this into account, right? So look at these locations coming through there. We've got Alexandra coming from New Zealand, amazing stuff. Dolby from the Netherlands, cool stuff. I know I've got quite a few people from the old Netherlands, Amsterdam area watching, cool stuff there. James Croucher's out in Milton Keynes with the Snow Dome out there, amazing stuff. Have you been to the Snow Dome, James? I've been there a few times, man. Cool stuff. Dale in Texas, amazing stuff there. Gamer Gods out there in India. I know quite a few people watch my stream from India, right? I think it's like 30% of my audience are Indian, which is amazing. Really, really cool stuff indeed. I'm sure you're up to date with the India are trying to pass a bill for crypto at the moment or something. Leader Crypto coming in, Wagwan with the rocket coming through there, my guy. Yes, sir. Come on, man. Nice to see you on the stream there, bro. So yeah, let's get back to Bitcoin. Nice to see all the locations coming through there on the chat. And then we're going to do a bit of a voting system, I think. A bit of a voting system because I like to know, I like to see, I'm sure you guys do as well, what the narrative is for what you guys are thinking. All your information together, whether you think we're going to go up or whether you think we're going to go down. So we will do a bit of voting because there's some pretty dominant things still happening here on the midterm for Bitcoin. As you can see, rising wedge pattern. And this is why I did enter my short position coming through here. Granted, took profit, moved my stop loss back to entry. It's absolutely fine. Got the retrace, got stopped out, still made that paper, still made that 2%. Was going for literally a lot more. It was around 7% or something along the lines of that. But it's still valid, right? It's still valid. At the end of the day, it was a successful trade, which is great. We do have a rising wedge pattern. Let me just get some cold hard TA. As you can see, we've got horizontal at 46,416. This big yellow line coming through there. We still do have bearish divergence coming through here on the RSI and also the MACD as well. So double divergence coming through there. But yeah, as you can see, we have actually pumped up. We've reclaimed this chart pattern right now. So I would be, as I said on the shorter term time frame, I would be looking to curl down and then bounce back up from there and aim for the horizontal at around 48,000. That would be a nice target for the Friday. To start that CME gap coming through there. That's going to be a nice target to come through there if we can get to that point. Granted, if we do get to that point, we are going to be seeing a green weekly candle if we end the week on that at that level, right? So we will talk about that when we get to the longer term time frame. We have the volume weighted ATR band coming through there, and that's obviously going to provide some sort of resistance or support. When we get to it, we definitely need to take that into consideration there, guys. As you can see, we consolidate along it and we just kind of grind along it unless we lose it, right? We grind along it unless we lose it, right? So if we are going to be grinding along it, we're going to be going up. So it's definitely a point to be referencing there, guys. And also, if I jump back in time quickly, you can see the Viva resistance that we do actually find from this zone if we don't hold it, right? But if we do hold it, it's very sexy indeed. We're going to see price action there for Bitcoin going up, which is what we want right now. I mean, ideally, we actually do want it to go down for this week just so we can get a green weekly candle. Sorry, a red weekly candle just for the trend to be a bit more healthy. But at the end of the day, if it's going up, so are our portfolios. So it's a win-win, really. So yeah, Vinny's out here from Vegas. Amazing. No, Texas, sorry, not Vegas. Is anyone from Vegas? That'd be quite cool. Liam's out there in Thailand. Whereabouts in Thailand, Liam? Because my brother's out there and he's in Bangkok. He's in Bangkok right now. So yeah, yeah, he's in Bangkok. What was I going to say? I'm going to be probably moving to Thailand probably in 6 months or something along the lines of that, right? So that's going to be quite cool. Yeah. Whereabouts in Thailand are you from, man? But yeah, so Bitcoin, right? This is going to be, this short position is still valid. And there goes my first pen of the stream. Let me grab another one. So yeah, as you can see here, we are looking at a break to the downside. If we do see us break to the downside, this is going to be the measure move that we will be looking for, guys. And as I said before, I did take this position when we did break here and came back up for that retest. But I've already explained that, right? I explained the state of the trade and how it actually went, which wasn't even bad, right? That's how we limit losses coming through there, guys. 20 likes as well, absolutely killing it. And so yeah, we've got 6.97% to the downside if we can break to the downside. If we can actually break to the upside here, I would expect some sort of move up to the volume weighted ATR band because that's going to be the target there. I mean, it's not really worth a position there because I'm not the biggest scalper in the world there, but I'm more of a swing trader, right? So this 1.44% isn't really for me. I like to go for bigger targets and then stagger my take profits, as you guys know. You also, as goes my second pen. Amazing stuff. Are you also taking a tiger? No, I'm not. I'm not. My partner's from Somerset, actually. Somerset, with all the tratters down in England. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah, this would be basically a point to be watching out for Bitcoin. As you can see, we are actually forming some sort of range pattern coming through there. If I get rid of the WOD machine for a second here, guys, you can see we're forming some sort of range looking along the lines of this in terms of a parallel channel, right? If we are going to be referencing that as a point of contact, point of reference there, we could be looking at some sort of breakout to the upside, right? And we know about these channels, they can break either way, right? So if we are going to be looking for a measure move like that, then it is going to be looking along the lines of this in terms of a percent, right? And that's going to be around literally around another 8% coming through there for Bitcoin, which is, I must say, going to line up perfectly with the top side of this rising wedge pattern. So yeah, it's definitely a scenario that we all need to think about that. We need to think about that scenario playing out, right? So yeah, that's what I'd say about that. Let me bring up some moving averages coming through there. As you can see, we're above all major moving averages. We're in an uptrend. Very nice stuff indeed. As I said, I would expect a curl down, coming down to 46,436, maybe even 46,300. We'll just see how we go. Maybe even 45,900, just seeing on the short-term time frame coming through there. And that's just the percent of the pump that we did see before. But yeah, this would be the clear and obvious support bounce point to basically reference there, guys. But yeah, that's Bitcoin pretty much on the midterm there. But yeah, we do have, as I said, bearish divergence coming through, so we could dump imminently. We do have this V-below resistance, downward sloping resistance line coming through there. As you can see, major resistance along this zone continuously. So why wouldn't we use this information now? We have it, right? Why wouldn't we? Exactly. We've got it. Let's use it. We're above it at this point in time. So if we do come down, guys, we could be looking at a nice, juicy potential bounce from there. And then the momentum forming to the upside yet again. As you can see here, very correlative along this zone. In terms of a nice level of support, in terms of a bounce zone, in terms of a retest once we have broken it to the upside. Bounce. Broke it to the upside. Bounce. Broke it to the upside, not quite a bounce, but yeah, we could be looking at the same sort of scenario looking like that playing out there. So it's definitely a feature that we could be looking for there, guys. So yeah, and obviously we have been referencing this since December 2020 now, guys, and it's a very reliable source. We've made that paper coming through using this tool, right? Made that cold hard cash, because you know why we're here. You know why we're here, people. We're here to make money. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. We're here to make money. We're here to make that cold hard cash. We want our Lambos. We want our McLarens. Exactly. That's why we're here. We want to be rich. So yeah, let me jump to the MACD quickly and have a little look at that on the midterm there for Bitcoin. My voice is going and I've run out of honey. Oh no, I've got a bit. It's all right. We all good, and it's that Manuka honey. I got the name wrong yesterday, so I was calling it Manaka or something like that, but it's Manuka honey. It's very expensive. It's like £30 for a jar of honey or something. It's all the way from New Zealand, and you'll know about that, Mr. Dolby there. You'll know about New Zealand honey. Very good, very good for the throat. So yeah, as you can see here, we are currently converging in an uptrend. Very good indeed. I would say we got a bit of a trend line coming through here, as you can see here on the MACD, and we have actually seen that breakout coming through there. Very strong, very nice indeed, coming to the end of that cycle, but looking for that momentum to continue for that trend. And as you can see, for that to be healthy, guys, as I was discussing, I would expect this to come down to this horizontal at 46,400, that sort of area, maybe even 45,900, as I was just saying there. But yeah, we'll be watching this for basically the trend to start diverging there. We'll just have to see if that is happening. But at this point in time, we are still converging in an uptrend, even though we are fizzling out and having that little retest there. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how this Friday for Bitcoin plays out before potentially a goddamn bloody weekend. We'll see what's good. Moving on to Bitcoin here on the longer term time frame. That is, we're going to start on the daily, not the weekly. We'll start on the daily just because we do have. Let me get rid of the hash ribbons for now. Right. We do have a bearish divergence coming through here for Bitcoin here on the old daily. There's definitely a point to be looking out for here, guys, just in case we do see imminent rejection, imminent price action to the downside here. 40 for honey, what the heck? Yeah, it's really expensive. It's seriously expensive. I don't. It's some level in it, but you can better invest in crypto. Let me look at the chat quickly. I think your 4 hour looks like a rising channel now, as opposed to a wedge. Potentially, man, I'll definitely look at that. Bro, why is EOS not going up like BTC? Hey, man, they don't always behave like BTC, which is... just getting my pens. Which is quite annoying, but I will take a little look at EOS for you there, man. If I'm saying that right. EOS. What do you think, Chester? You know, it could go either way. What's your speculation of if it breaks up or down? I think I probably covered that. Yeah, that's... as I was saying... on this, we got a couple things coming through there. We got a couple scenarios that we are waiting for, and we could easily see plan out. But that's why I weigh up all the scenarios, guys, so we're prepared for anything, because we know how abnormal Bitcoin can be. We know how crazy it can be out of nowhere. So hidden bullish as well on daily now. Yes, definitely interesting stuff coming through there as well. I mean, to be honest, the daily right now, if we do come up to 48 and we break 48, we've got a horizontal clean in terms of candle body close from before in terms of level of support at 49,095 there. So that's going to be a very, very, very key point to be referencing there. And as you can see, we did come up, tried to find support on it before, and we didn't. We actually saw the crypto crash coming through there. So yeah, it's definitely a correlative point that we do need to be watching for in terms of a horizontal there, guys. And also, I think that correlates pretty well with my rounded blue box zone there. Yeah, pretty much on the lower side of the rounded blue box zone at 49,000 and 900. And this is our linear regressional growth curve, guys, from the start of Bitcoin. And we never actually lost it to the downside, apart from when we saw all this COVID dirtiness coming through there. Obviously, the COVID March crash coming through there, the black swan. And then we just lockdown after lockdown, causing us to fall below it. But yeah, that's a very, very good point of reference, that indicator. I'm gonna make a more detailed video on that indicator for you guys, because I think it's pretty goddamn profitable, I must say. But I just don't have time to explain it all on stream today, as I don't want to be streaming for like 3 or 4 hours or something along the lines of that, right? It's a long one. But yeah, as you can see here, Bitcoin, lovely uptrend, still going, very healthy, guys, really, really nice indeed. But as I said, we got a bit of bearish coming through there in terms of divergences and stuff like that. So I would expect some sort of reversal. And hey, for this to be healthy, we need a reversal, maybe even down to 42. And that's why I wouldn't even rule that out over the weekend, guys. I really, really wouldn't, just because for a trend like this to be healthy, as I said before, we pumped like 44% or something along the lines of that, right? Yeah, 42% there, and then we retraced literally like 11%, 11-12% there before seeing the continuation to the upside, which is absolutely fine, absolutely healthy. But what I'm saying here is, guys, we need another retracement coming through there. We need it to be healthy before we're looking at challenging and breaking this zone here. The reasoning for that is, if I jump to the weekly chart here, you can see how many goddamn green candles we've had in a row now. So many. Look at this as well. Look at this. It's a very hammer candle coming through there. So yeah, we've got a nice red candle on the cusp of being green. If this turns green over the weekend and we do get a green weekly close, then it's not good. We could be seeing imminent reversals coming through from there. And the longer this stays green, people, the bigger the crash is going to be, right? The bigger the crash is going to be, the more volatile it's going to be, right? As you can see here, 4, bang, smashed it down like that. And these are not small. These are not small moves, people. Look at this for Bitcoin in the space of 1 week to fluctuate between 25% or something along the lines of that, right? So yeah, a few things to basically weigh up there. But I did want to touch on this, guys. Last time that we did see this, 5, 6 green candles in a row, this was literally the start of what we call the bull run here, guys. Amazing stuff. Well, 7 actually. Yeah, 7. Can't count today. 7 green candles in a row. That's when we started the bull run inside of this bull market barrier. If we're going to see something along the lines of this play out, we're going to the goddamn moon. No, we're going up considerably, I do think, guys. But the key point of reference here would be this bull market barrier. As I do talk about this quite a bit, guys. If we are red, we're in a bear market, but we're not really. We're in an undecided stance. As you can see, if we bring up some moving averages here, if we did lose the 55 there and actually started trending below it properly, then yes, we would be in a confirmed bear market there. And that's but at this point in time, this area is still so undecided. But on the daily chart here, we're coming up, we're seeing the momentum change here, we're seeing the yellow coming through, the more undecidedness, whether we are going to flip back bullish, which is be very nice to see. As you can see, if we're blue, we're in a bull run. As you can see, the whole of the bull run's there, right? So yeah, we can basically hope and pray that we can get over this 57,500 there, see this indicator turn blue, and then ride the wave to the goddamn moon, passing previous all-time highs though. That's going to be why Makuna honey is so expensive. Seeing this video. Yeah, it's really expensive. I did some Googling and I heard it was really, really good for the throat. And to be honest, we can hear my voice today compared to yesterday. It's pretty goddamn good, I must say. It's definitely nice and warm, but this is cold now. So yeah, it's not the best, but it's still good, right? 21 likes as well, guys. You're absolutely smashing it. Can we get a 30 like target down on the table? That would really help the algorithm for my channel and everything. So I would really, really appreciate that, guys. Obviously, if you're enjoying yourself, of course. If not, don't bother. Don't bother, right? So yeah, as you can see, that's pretty much Bitcoin summed up there for in general, the short term, the mid term, and the long term as well there. So yeah, trade safe out there today, guys. And we're going to be moving on to my altcoins of the day. The 3 altcoins that I have chosen to showcase to you. We'll do fair and greed quickly because this looks a bit like bingo. I don't know if bingo goes up to 70, but everyone's pretty goddamn greedy. So just be prepared for the whales to be trading this. Well, not trading this, but using this as information to trap all you mud truckers out there, because 70 here is pretty greedy. And we're not seeing this change. As you can see, it's not changing. People are just so greedy. Even though we are seeing huge downtrends coming through there. The greed is there, guys. Greed is not your friend. Greed is not your friend. That's pretty much what I'll say about that. Yeah, anyway, let's jump to my altcoins today. This is 3 altcoins that I have chosen to showcase to you guys. And the 3 altcoins that I have chosen today is the famous ADA, because we've seen new all-time highs for ADA. Let's start with ADA, and then we're going to go to Litecoin, and then we're going to be hitting up a little bit of VeChain as well. Then we're going to be moving on to my altcoins today from yesterday, and that is Luna, XTZ, and AVAX, because there is some potential positions still valid in that section there to be talking about there, guys. Let me jump to the daily quickly. I just want to talk about this double bottom chart pattern that we were talking about for quite a while here, guys. As you can see, double bottom chart pattern, measure move from that would be along the lines of this, right? And actually we did bang that up. Saw the completion of that measure move on the tops, on the lower side of this volume weighted ATR band as well at $2.14. So that is a clear example of basically a lovely chart pattern playing out there. Did want to showcase that. Simon in the chat that's saying, glorious morning, Chester. Hope you're well, sir. It's in England, it's 21 degrees and it's partly sunny. Not where I live, because I looked outside and I can't see the sun. It's just so grey and cloudy, right? But that's English summer, amazing. So yeah, as you can see yesterday, let's speak about this. Amazing momentum for ADA there. We have literally seen us banging new all-time highs. They're amazing stuff. The new all-time high for ADA. Let me get an exact price. We did see a little wick. We have seen a little bit of a wick there, and that is $2.55. Amazing stuff there for ADA. It's, I must say, after the months that we've had, this dirty, filthy, bottom of the puddle grime, it's nice to see ADA smashing an all-time high, right? It really, really is. And also, I must say, it's good news. The reasoning why it's good news, not just because we're making gains in portfolio. The reason why it's good news is because we're already having retracements back to the previous all-time high, right? And you know what I say, when we all smash new all-time highs, if we're going really, really parabolic and stuff, we usually, 80% of the time, right, we retrace to the previous all-time high before having that continuation up. We've already done that. We've already done that, which is amazing. As long as we don't lose this zone, as long as we don't lose the previous all-time high, which was $2.47 there, if we find a nice level of support, a nice bit of consolidation there, then yeah, that's going to be absolutely amazing for us to be holding that zone. But as I would say again, guys, I was stressing this yesterday in the Telegram group there. If you are a new trader, you can join the Telegram. It's a nice tightly knit community of professional and new traders as well who are continuously asking questions. It's a very, very safe space for you to ask questions as well there. Amazing stuff. Link is in the description. So yeah, this is obviously we've gone pretty parabolic recently with ADA, guys. And you know what happens when we go parabolic? We cannot be climbing Mount Everest here without a rest at base camp 1. We need to be resting at base camp. Well, maybe I should do that. Drawing a bit better, right? Let me do a mountain like this, right? We can't be climbing Mount Everest without resting at base camp 1 and getting some more air. It's as simple as that, guys. We can't just go like this. If we go like this, we're going to be falling off the other side. We're going to be falling off the other side of Mount Everest, and then we know what happens. We crash. We absolutely crash off a cliff. So the more parabolic we go, the bigger the crash is going to be, unless we have a nice rest at base camp 1 consolidation period along that zone. That's what we want now. We want to consolidate. We want to chill the F out, maybe even a little tiny downtrend to validate what we've seen here. Previous all-time highs getting smashed, and then we can be looking at progression to the top side of the Everest Tower. That's going to be the ideal scenario there for Cardano. But what I did want to stress here, guys, don't be buying all-time highs, right? Just don't, obviously nothing I said is financial advice. If you want to buy all-time highs, you buy those all-time highs, but the likelihood you're going to get wrecked. We're likely to see some sort of retracement here. As you can see, after a momentous pump like that, you're going to see consolidation, you're going to see retracement, and I wouldn't even be surprised if we did lose the previous all-time high and came down to, one, the volume weighted ATR band that we've got trickling up very slowly indeed, and also we've got a pretty dominant horizontal at $2.20 there. There's always going to be more opportunities to buy ADA. I know they've been releasing smart contracts and doing some really, really amazing stuff. I know there was quite a few people in another Telegram that I'm in talking about they're doing some mad stuff in Japan and stuff like that. Some really, really cool stuff, which is amazing for ADA. But no matter how much news there are in the world for ADA, it's not just going to keep going up, right? It's not just going to go insanely parabolic. You're always going to have positions to be buying the dip in a sense, right? So just don't sweat it. Calm and collected. Basecamp 1. Yes, sir, NX. The first member, the first official Crypto Chester member of the community. Love that Basecamp 1 animation there that I did make yesterday. So yeah, nice to see a member on the stream there. And good morning to you there, sir, as well. Leader Crypto saying, peace out. Have a great one, G's. Come on, Leader Crypto. Nice to see you on the stream, bro. Hope you have a good day. You take care of yourself, man. Take care of yourself, bro. War Machine coming through. ADA gang. Hero Optimus. Bang, bang, bang. Shashir says, I'm up 90% in ADA. What do you think? I should hodl or take profit? You know what I say about... Oh, goddamn. You know what I say about an all-time high? Always. Obviously, I'm not a financial advisor, guys. I can't tell you what to do here. But what I can do is I can educate you in your own mindset, and you can make your own decision there. But for me personally, as soon as we hit an all-time high, I take something. I always do, because as I said, 90% of the time, or 80% of the time, around that sort of percentage, we always see some sort of retracement from an all-time high. Because naturally, if people were buying through this whole zone here, through this whole dirty down, if people were buying literally at the bottom here at $1, think of the profit they're going to be making, right? 150% or something along lines of that, up to this $2.50 there. So they're naturally going to be taking profit at all-time highs, right? They're gonna. It's literally written on the tin. It is what it says on the tin, right? So yeah, ADA is going to $80 this year, says Hero Optimist. I don't think so, mate, but maybe. let's get over $5 first, mate, and then we'll see. And if you want to get some sort of market cap price prediction for that, I think the market cap at the moment, I might be wrong, is around 75 billion, right? I might be wrong. I did read that somewhere. I haven't done the actual research behind it, but let's just use that for simplicity's sake at this point in time. 75 million. Imagine that's the market cap. We're at $2 and say 50 for simplicity's sake. Double that market cap. Now we're at $5 a coin. It's 140 billion. If we're going to be going to like say $10, that's 280 billion. 560 billion. 2040. So yeah, to get over $1 trillion market cap for ADA, that's when we're going to be seeing a $40 ADA. So we're a long way off that, guys. We're seriously a long way off that. So I don't think we are going to be seeing $80 ADA this year, but they are doing amazing things in Africa. So in a 5-year run, I think there is huge upside potential for ADA. And if you guys are not educated on ADA, just go to YouTube and type in Cardano Africa, and you'll see some good information there. It's a really good video. It's quite long, but it's a good video. I do think we're a little bit of a way off. Abudun got trapped, unfortunately, man. That sucks. But hey, man, it happens to the best of us, and that's why you stagger, you take profits. Like, I would have been trapped out yesterday in my short position on the retest here, but that's why I had to take profit here, take profit, all the way down to the completion of, I think it was this measure move, like this, right? Yeah, like that. So yeah, the completion of the measure move I was looking for was around this 200 EMA there, but as I said, stagger your take profits. As soon as you hit one, you move your stop loss to your entry point, and if you do get trapped out, you've already hit one take profit, and it's not a negative trade. So yeah, that's how we deal with traps on this channel. How much do you think ADA can retrace to, trying to get more? I think, to be honest, man, I honestly think we could even come down to 186, right? We really could. We easily could. For us to go parabolic, I know everyone's panicking now saying, it's just going to go up. It's not just going to go up, right? We're going to see retracements here. The last retracement that we did see for ADA was 16%. If we're going to be looking at retracing that from the new all-time high there, we're going to be coming down to $2.18 there. And to be honest, all it takes, right, is Bitcoin to fall off a cliff once. Bitcoin to fall off a cliff once. Someone to tweet something. Elon. Something to do some sort of fundamental to be released for Bitcoin, and it's obviously going to crash the price of crypto in general. So there's going to be multiple opportunities to accumulate ADA, right? I know it's a big dog, and I know it's really going to take over quite a bit of the world there, but there's going to be multiple opportunities to basically buy more. So don't sweat, calm and collected here. Confused on the supply and the max supply. Can you have a look, Chester, mate? I probably won't be looking at it on stream, but I will look at that. If you message me in the Telegram tens only, and we'll have a little chat about that. See if I can throw some information your way in terms of explanations and stuff like that as well, right? Now, where are we? That's ADA, and that's why I wanted to touch on ADA in terms of my altcoin of the day. So be careful, be careful. Litecoin today there, guys. We have got, as you can see here, a bullish pennant chart pattern, these usually break to the upside, so we do need to basically take into account we could be looking at imminent breakage to the upside for Litecoin. And to be honest, we have been in a bit of a downtrend, bit of a retracement from this previous uptrend here, forming a little cheeky symmetrical triangle. Now, if we are looking for a breakout from this zone, we could be looking at some sort of measure move. The measure move I would be looking for is probably going to bring us up to this previous high of this trend, up to this horizontal, but we would be staggering trade profits, as I was saying there, at previous lower highs, previous horizontal points. And hey, we're above all major moving averages here, so let's jump down to some smaller time frames, see if we can get any more there. We've got another horizontal coming through at 178 there. That's going to be another take profit for myself there. And also the final take profit is going to be the completion of this measure move. The move that I would be looking for in terms of a percent for this is going to be around a 7.32% there. Pretty good stuff indeed. And as NX says in the chat there, juicy! Amazing. Nice to see those emojis coming to use. Amazing stuff there. So yeah, as you can see there, we're going to be looking at around a 7.32% there for Litecoin. And that's why I did want to touch on that today. Just briefly, I didn't want to go into too much detail here, guys, but we've got plenty of space for moves. If you look at the RSI, we're central. The breakout's going to be beautiful if it is going to happen, right? So yeah, it's definitely something for you guys to do your own research on and basically weigh up whether you think this is going to be a good thing for yourselves. But for me personally, this is good for me. But yeah, that's why I chose Litecoin of the day. That's Litecoin of the day. My altcoin of the day was Litecoin. Another altcoin of the day that I've chosen is VeChain, the glorious VeChain. The reasoning for this is, guys, as you can see, that is that's another horizontal plotted in. Maybe I did my TA on yeah, I did my TA on this lower term time frame, right? So let's jump to the 4 hourly just to counteract this coming through there, because that's just basically going to be another take profit, right? So yeah, as you can see here, rising price channel for VeChain there. We have seen a nice retracement coming through there, pretty big indeed, from the top side of the channel to the lower side of the channel, still holding that support. Very good indeed, very, very good indeed. Do you think all the stake ADA is keeping it up? Potentially. I think there's a lot of FOMO in for ADA at the moment as well there, right? There's a lot of fundamental news going around. But yeah, that's obviously a massive factor in it. But there is a lot of FOMO in the market right now. So ADA does have the potential to come out. And hey, just because it's staked doesn't mean people are going to pull it out of stakes if there is a huge crypto crash, right? V-Jets baby, says NX there. Amazing stuff. Sunny, if you told me that's in February, I would have not questioned it. Greg says buy the top. Everyone listen to Greg. No, you can't. You can buy the top if you want to buy the top. It's absolutely fine. Makes no difference to me, right? So yeah, as you can see there, 17% retracement for VeChain. I would expect a bit of resistance off this volume weighted ATR band, as we have seen here, guys, on the 4 hourly here. But we do have a volume weighted ATR band coming up on the hourly that I did want to talk about here, because that is going to correlate pretty goddamn well with this horizontal on the highest point of this trend at this point in time. Let's jump to the 4 hourly just for now, because if we are going to see us actually come up and challenge this zone, we're going to be getting over the volume weighted ATR band for one on the 4 hourly, and then we're going to be clearing this horizontal that I've plotted in coming through here at 13 cents on the hourly as well. And then we could be looking at a nice juicy long position coming through. Trend is your friend. We're gonna have all the support below us. It's gonna be a nice simple trend there. Got dust flying around my head. We're gonna be looking at a nice simple trend coming up through here, up to the volume weighted ATR band, which is going to act as a resistance, correlating very well with this horizontal as well. And that's going to be around a 5% gain there. Just something for you guys to research yourselves. And also, if I jump to, where are we? What was I going to jump to then? I've completely forgotten. It's just slipped my mind. No, it's gone. It's completely gone. But no, see, that's what I was going to say. The trend is your friend, and we'll ride it to the end. At the end of the day, in this little micro uptrend that we are still in here, we're invalidating lower highs here. The next challenge lower high is going to be on this horizontal zone there. So if we can beat that, find a level of support, then this position is going to come into fruition there. And at the end of the day, we're still in this uptrend. We're not invalidating any higher lows here in terms of this micro uptrend here, guys. If we do see us coming down and invalidating some higher lows there, then obviously this position is going to be pretty voided there, right? Because we want a nice healthy uptrend to basically see us progress coming up, something along the lines of that, smashing through lower highs as I just discussed there. So yeah, that's the reason why I've chosen that as my altcoin of the day there, guys. But yeah, I would expect, obviously you can see the RSI is coming up here. If we do see the momentum come up to this zone here, we're likely to see either some sort of consolidation or retracement zone there. But this is just something to be thinking about for the future if we can break and find support on this 13 cents and 635 there. It's pretty much VeChain done, guys. Please see Solana. That's That's what GamerGod says. I think I've got Solana on my list there, good sir. We've got Luna, we've got XTZ from my altcoins today from yesterday, and AVAX. Then we're going to be moving to Solana, KSM, and EOS there. EOS. I do think that's how you say it. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? Let's jump to Luna there. This is my altcoin of the day from yesterday. And this is fascinating stuff here, guys, because we're currently sat in retest territory. Retest territory. Retest territory. Retest territory, right? We obviously smashed new all-time highs. Amazing stuff to see. We've got a bit of a rising wedge pattern. I've drawn this on a huge scale here, guys. Massive, massive pattern there. So we know how dominant these trend lines are going to be now. Now we are seeing a bit of a reversal coming down from this zone. If we can break, first things first, if we can break this rising price channel on the shorter term time frames, as you can see here, we're literally sat on the top side of it. We can break that. If we can get over this horizontal and also this huge trend line on the daily time frame as well, we could be looking at a humongous breakout for Litecoin there, not for Luna, right? I don't think it's going to be like the biggest thing, like the quickest trade in the world, but it could be a very, very long position coming through there, bringing us all the way up to around $60 there. So near enough 100% gain there for Luna, if that is going to happen. And it's not going to happen overnight, guys. This is a daily chart, so it is going to be quite a long time before this measure move comes into fruition. But as I said, percentage wise, we could be looking at around 85% there. So we'll see. We'll see what's coming through from there, depending on what is going to happen and whether we can get a nice healthy position coming through there. But that's why it got my altcoin today from yesterday, just to see what's going to happen, right? Because if we can get a breakout from this zone, just on a sort of a micro trend, sort of a micro trade sort of mentality here, going for a bit of a shorter swing, we could be looking at something along the lines of this, right? In terms of a measure move, breaking out of this price channel, we could be looking at something along the lines of this. In terms of percentage there, guys, we could be looking around a still 25% gain there for Luna, and we'll just have to see. But yeah, as it's just a bit of a clear example, smashing previous all-time highs there, you're going to be coming down. It's just clear. It's clear what I was getting at earlier there, guys. So yeah, just be prepared for that. And we're currently sat on the cusp of the top side of that parallel channel, so we'll see how that goes. Now, my altcoin of the day from yesterday was XTZ, so let's jump to that quickly. XTZ, because we were talking about potential head and shoulders pattern as well, and that's still playing out there, guys. Whether we can see us get to that $3.78 there in terms of this uptrend coming through there, it's going to be interesting to see if we can, and then we're probably going to see some sort of resistance coming through from there. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if this does plan out, because we are going to be looking at a lovely 9% long position after that, if ETZ is going to be playing out through this chart pattern like so, right? Obviously referencing a few other things like that, and if we do come up and touch this sort of zone, we're going to be oversold in the RSI, so it's likely that we are going to come down again, bringing us back down to that central point, giving us that next level of momentum for this 9% position there. Next altcoin of the day is, sorry, my altcoin of the day from yesterday is AVAX. The reason why I chose this, as you can see, nice parallel chance to the upside. We were be looking. Now we've actually smashed through previous highs there, looking very, very good indeed. I'm looking to come to the top side of this parallel channel at 39.76 there. If we can break. A Hero Optimist bought Luna at $6. Amazing stuff there, amazing. So yeah, as you can see, if we can see us break this zone at $39 there, we could be looking at some sort of obviously this is speculatively speaking, people, in terms of a measure move. We could do one on the previous trend, which would be something along the lines of that. But I do like to go on the most recent trend as it's the most reliable, right? As you can see, yeah, it looks a bit ski whiff coming through there. So yeah, let me extend that quickly. And then we'll see some sort of measure move just on, obviously, speculatively speaking here, guys, for the future. Position's still valid there. Still going to be literally still a 20% gain there. Huge, huge gains there. Imagine the mango juice that you would see from that. Amazing. Very, very good stuff indeed. And that's very profitable for all of us, right? Obviously, do your own research, guys. I'm not a financial advisor. Shut my foot in the door, or whatever the saying is, right? But yeah, as you can see, we are smashing through high points. I would expect some sort of reversal, probably not a breakout coming through there. I would expect some sort of reversal, maybe banging it down to a horizontal that we are going to plot in if we do see us coming down to this zone yet again. We just have to see how this plans out, guys. At the end of the day, the trend is our friend, and we will ride that until the end. So we'll just have to see how this goes. Trap zone coming through here as well there, guys, getting shorter and shorter as we go. So yeah, it's pretty progressive as well. Pretty good stuff. Now I'm going to get to some, let's get to some Solana, baby, some requests. This is the part of the show where you get your requests in, guys. Did XRP come by? What do you think about Helium Chess? HNT. I don't really know a lot about HNT, but I'll do a bit of TA for you there, Diego. Not a problem, man. HNT. If my pen wants to work. Oh. HNT, yeah. Oh, let's have some more cold honey. Oh, that's really not good. Ugh. Maybe some ice cubes, that wouldn't be too bad, but you know when it's like, you've had a cup of tea and it's like not hot anymore. I guess the difference between an iced coffee and a cold coffee is it's a big difference, right? Quant Theta, please, sir. Let me get some requests coming through there because we're at 52. We're at 52 minutes. We can do a bit more. My throat's gonna hold out. We got EOS coming through there. We got Quant, and then I'm gonna write down some requests here, guys, and then what I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna read them out to you. I'm gonna read them all out to you so you know what you're gonna expect. Glitch info, etc. I haven't really looked at Glitch recently there, Stuart. I think you might have messaged me actually about Glitch doing something recently. I haven't really been paying attention, to be honest with you. I've been doing a lot of other work, but I did my research before on Glitch, and I do think it's an amazing coin. That's why it is in my portfolio. And I've pretty much bought all the Glitch that I do want to buy, because you can only invest so much in a project that's not officially all the way there yet, right? Cake, if you get a chance. Let me do cake. Let me get a bit of cake there. And XRP's on the list as well from Taz there. Oh, somebody wants a bit of Matic. Somebody wants a bit of Matic. I think these requests are getting quite big now, guys. We've got quite a big list. Quite a big list, so I might not be able to do them all. We got Ravencoin as well. I'm just gonna put them on the list and hopefully I can get to them, right? And obviously the whole super chat thing works if you want to bypass everyone else, but yeah, I'm not really that fussed about that stuff. It's more for you guys if you want to bypass everyone else's requests. But yeah, so as you can see here, let's get to Solana, baby. Bit of Drake there. What the music that I've got on. It's that. It's one of the house mixes. It's like, what is going on? Yeah, Solana right now. Let's jump to the daily quickly. As you can see, explain your prediction on the group. Interesting. Not sure what you mean by that, Taz. So yeah, as you can see here, let me read you my request list. So what you can be expecting, guys. We've got Solana, KSM, EOS, HNT, Quant, Theta, Cake, XRP, Matic, and Ravencoin. Let's see what we can do, see what we can get through, and let's go from there. As we know, Solana has been absolutely banging it to the goddamn moon recently. All-time highs? I do believe so. Smashing through new all-time highs, absolutely amazing. But as I said, when we hit new all-time highs, guys, we're likely to see some sort of retracement at least. And that's probably why we're seeing a bit of a curl over right now. If we are going to be jumping down to the smaller term time frames, you can see we do have a literally still a rising channel. I would expect us to break to the downside here, guys. We've already flirted with the idea of doing that once. So we would be setting in some sort of trap zone coming through there. I mean, to be honest, it's not the most tradable thing in the world. Haha, you said XRP to $1.30. Ah, right. Okay, yeah, that was let me jump to XRP quickly. Yeah, it's quite low on the list. So for you, Taz, I will jump to it very, very fast because it did look like, yeah, as you can see, the next horizontal to the top side, the breakout from this trend line, as you can see here. We've got resistance coming through here from these zones, resistance coming through here from these zones. We've now broken that resistance, finding that support on the retest. So the likelihood of coming to this $1.30 is fairly likely there for XRP. So I would be, I'd put that on the cards, right? And we've already tested the volume weighted ATR band as well there. Lovely breakout, lovely uptrend. It's looking pretty good, invalidating lower highs. The next challenge is that pretty much that $1.30 there. So that'd be my explanation for you there, for you there, Taz. But yeah, let me jump back to Solana quickly. Where's that on my list? Where are you, Solana? There you are. Yes, reversal. We need some. We need a reversal. God, this music I've got on. It's just had Titanium. Come on now, by David Guetta? David Guetta, right? Yeah. So yeah, a breakout to the downside is likely coming through here for Solana. I would expect a bit of a trap zone coming through here. So this is something I probably wouldn't be trading just because it is a bit too trappy, right? And if we were going to be looking for some sort of measure move to the downside here, you would have to actually take into consideration this trap zone there. And then when you get over this trap zone, you've got the volume weighted ATR band and also the 55 coming up as well. Let's go on the basis that it does correlate absolutely perfectly for us. Bang to there, bang to there. We short from this zone to this zone. Something that could come into fruition there, guys. And at the end of the day, it's still going to be around a 6% gain there. So yeah, I wouldn't be looking at shorting from this zone, even if we do have a retest on this trap zone here. One, because we're still in an uptrend. Yes, it's not as strong as the previous uptrend going parabolic, but it's still an uptrend nonetheless. And you can see the retracements are trying. They really are trying there. So yeah, this is something I wouldn't potentially be looking for, as it looks a bit too trappy in my liking. But yeah, definitely something to watch, because Solana's a good watch at the moment, right? It's interesting. NX Everest. Love that emoji there. So sick. Took a long time to make that. But yeah, so yeah, that's what I would be expecting for Solana there. Break to the downside. If we do see a break to the upside there, we could be plotting in some sort of scenario like XRP, like we just did see there for Taz there. As you can see there, we've got a pretty dominant trend line like so, pretty coiled up, pretty looking like a symmetrical triangle. As you can see here, this will be the start of the symmetrical triangle trend line like so. Bang, 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 looking like that, right? Levels of resistance, levels of support, as you can see, playing out pretty strongly indeed. So we would be looking for a breakout for this zone. I would expect us to break to the downside here, guys, just because of how much pumpage we've had recently. Pumpage, interesting word. How much pumpage we've had recently. So yeah, I would expect us to break to the downside. But if we do break to the upside, I would expect this lower high to be the first challenging point at 74.09 there. So yeah, we'll definitely have a look at that, guys. Definitely be looking at that for the future there. So yeah, let me KSM's next. Delanga. Sorry, man, I'm pretty bad at reading. I can trade, but I'm pretty bad at reading. But yeah, so I put Tron on the list, man. I can't promise you anything, man, just because the list is pretty big. And what you can expect, because I guess you're new to the stream right now, what you can expect is, where are we? We're going to KSM next, right? We're going to KSM, right? What you can expect. Let me get to KSM, and then I'll do a little detailed breakdown. You're going to go KSM, EOS, HNT, Quant, Theta, Cake, XRP, Matic, Raven, and Tron. Hopefully we can get through all of those, guys. If not, apologies. Hopefully we can, though. So yeah, let's smash through these. My throat's feeling all right, okay? So let's, I think we should do a bit of a vote, guys. I think we never did a vote on Bitcoin, right? And I did want to do a bit of a vote there. One, it gets the chat popping, and I like to see how many people are still actually like watching and not just leaving me on their computer. Yeah, it's and also the narrative of Bitcoin there. It's very interesting to see what you guys think. So let's do it. Let's do it like this, right? We got this horizontal sat at 47,783. We're gonna do a little it's gonna be a shorter period of vote, right? Because usually we do see I do some big ones. I do some big figures out there. But at this point in time, let's just see. So one, if you think we're going to get to the horizontal coming up here, and we're going to test this zone again around that 47, 48, 47,800 sort of zone there. If we can get to this sort of zone, I want a nice one in the chat. If you think we're going to be coming down to where are we going to come down to? If you think we're going to come down and test the lower side again of this rising price channel on the midterm, I want a nice 2 in the chat there. I want a nice 2 if you think we're going to come down and test the lower side of this channel, lower side of this pricing wedge, and also these major moving averages here at a price of around 46,100 there. Or you think we're going to have the continuation to the upside, and we might even get a live result on stream here today. That'd be absolutely amazing if we could. I've wanted to do a bit more results, guys, just because you guys vote like crazy, and then the stream ends and the price that I'm putting is too far away, right? Throat better not overdo it, fam. Maybe you can make a quickly stream tomorrow too. I'll have to see. It is one of my best mates' birthday weekend, so we might be going out drinking. I know. Maybe. We'll see. But yeah, so let's see the voting scenarios coming through there. I think the narrative right now is one. Is anyone going to go against the crowd? Reading is easy. Easy spelling is much harder. Funny stuff there, Simon. Amazing. Yeah, nice to see Crowbar going against the stream there. He has put a 2 in the chat there against the stream, against the narrative of the people. So yeah, the basically people think we're going to 1, right? People think we're going to 1. We're probably going to see this, maybe something come into fruition now. And at this point in time, I would expect us to probably get to 1 here, guys, just because there's a lot of correlative points along this zone. We've got horizontals at 47,700. We've also got the parallel channel top side of that, and we've already tested this horizontal here, and we're banging out from there. Nice healthy uptrend. Good stuff there. Phoenix is coming through with a nice 2 there. Perma balls, we stand. Cool stuff there, guys. I am going to pop to the toilet quickly. Dulagan says, subscribed, cheers. Amazing stuff there, man. Do appreciate the nice subscription. And I did do some stats, actually, on my analytics. I say this, like, every single day because there's, like, it was, I think, yesterday it was, like, 36% of my watchers. They're not subscribed, and they still come back like like 20% of them come back like every day. So it's a bit crazy, really. If you want to be first at the stream, smash the notification bell. I know it's not that reliable because YouTube tell you like 6 hours later, but we've got the Twitter and the Telegram there that tells you I tell you pretty instantly when I'm going live, right? But I am going to shoot for a quick break just because I do need the toilet. We've been going for an hour now. I drink a lot of tea. So yeah, I'm going to go for a quick break. Won't be long, and then I'll be back to get through some altcoin requests there, guys. And yeah, I'll see you in a minute. Hi guys, and welcome back. I'm just really twisted in my chair. 1 second. Hi guys, and welcome back to Crypto Chester. Thank you for staying after the break. We are back here to do some altcoin requests. On my list today to do some requests, I've got KSM to start us off. It's going to load. I've got KSM to start us off. Then we've got EOS, HNT, Quant, Theta, Cake, XRP, Matic, Raven, and a bit of Tron as well there. I need to bring up the chat because that's gone. I'm experiencing some lag. I think that's due to my Be Right Back screen being in too high resolution or something like that. So we're going to get that sorted. We'll get that sorted to stop that happening again there, guys. I see there's still 32 of you watching, so amazing. So appreciate you staying for me after the break and being patient with me there. So yeah, let's get to KSM and let's get some cold hard TA coming through there. As you can see, pretty dominant trend line that we are going to be drawing in. Bang, just something along the lines of that. As you can see, lovely level of support being formed there. You can see another one coming through straight away. Parallel channel being formed there. Lovely stuff indeed. If we jump to the bigger term time frames here, the mid-term, we've actually got something big on the 4-hourly chart here. Massive parallel channel from the previous crypto crash. You can see the level of support that we've seen on the lower side here, and also the level of resistance that we've seen on the top side here as well. Now, at this point in time, very strong, very healthy uptrend for KSM. I do like KSM actually. It's got some good fundamentals behind it, right? So yeah, if you did want to do some searching on that, just get on YouTube. There's plenty of videos, right? Was a perfect break because I got a phone call, says Hero Optimus. Amazing stuff there. PA looks like one for now. Okay, give you that. But careful, stock market is tanking and we could have a choppy, dirty weekend. That's why I'm too. Very, very true indeed. Actually, I haven't looked at the stock market this morning. I usually do that. But we'll just have to see how that goes actually, because we're still quite far away from open. So yeah, we'll see, Mr. Crowbar, sir. I do like your point of view from that, right? But it was very small movement, right? Let's see. Let's have a little. It's like a 1.5% there. Still 1.5%, right? So yeah, we'll see how that goes. But yeah, parallel channel coming through here for KSM there. As you can see, they're a little bit longer than we thought. Just in terms of availability that we did have on the screen there, a little bit longer than we thought. We are looking for a lovely, healthy retest on the longer term timeframes to look for this humongous measure move, because we are seeing a breakout of this parallel channel on the big term timeframes, looking for maybe even a 50% gain there for KSM. 50% gain there for KSM. So yeah, obviously we're going to be staggering our take profits all the way up if we do get into this position here. It's probably not if, it's probably a when. At this point in time, we do need to take into consideration. We are still flirting with the idea of this being a trap here, guys. So we just take that into account, take that into account to see if we can see that nice retest and see us coming up. But we are setting higher highs in terms of this uptrend. We are seeing these pullbacks getting a bit more dominant. So there's definitely a few things to take into consideration there. And if we are going to be smashing through this this support point that we have, smashing through this parallel channel and not coming to the lower side, then we could be looking at this measure move, as I was saying there. But it's not going to be an overnight sort of thing, guys. It's going to be a long time before we actually hit this point, unless we see a parabolicness from Solana. But yeah, it's going to be a long time until we actually hit this point, guys. So just be patient, calm and collected. There is going to be an entry or two to be taken full advantage of. Obviously do your own research, guys. I'm not your financial advisor. So yeah, that's pretty much KSM sort of summed up. Let's smash through some of these altcoins now, because I don't want to be I don't want to be over exhausting my voice now. I've got it back in a sense, right? And I want to be on the stream for maybe till like another 20 minutes, something along the lines of that, and we'll see how we go for these altcoins, right? So let's start off with this. We've already started, right? It's EOS, right? Let me get rid of some of these bit of old TA coming through there. And as you can see, it's taken profit all the way down. Very, very profitable indeed. I mean, sometimes I don't really like to keep chart patterns like that, but you can see this trend line is still being respected. After a measure move at completion, it usually invalidates the trend there, but yeah, it's still being respected massively there. So yeah, we'll keep that for now. We'll keep that for now on the mid-term time frame. We could be looking at some sort of symmetrical triangle instead. Symmetrical triangle instead would be looking at something along the lines of this. As you can see, we are having this curl over in terms of this resistance point coming through here. Not the biggest in the world, maybe even having a break point coming through there. Yeah, it's just very either a trend line coming through here or a trend line coming through here, depending on what we're going to see in this most recent trend. Let me zoom in so it's a bit more visually appealing for you guys there. And we probably jump that to a smaller term time frame as well. Wade's coming through on the stream there. Nice to see you on the stream there, man. Haven't seen you in a minute, bro. Haven't seen you in a while, man. Nice to see you on the stream, bro. But yeah, symmetrical triangle coming through there, guys. And we would be looking at some sort of breakouts to the top side there. If we can get that, yeah, I would be inclined to do it like that. Yeah, see a lot more touches along that zone there. If we are going to see some sort of breakout, yeah, actually, that's perfect. Breakout to the top side, we would be looking at some sort of measure move completion. And it is going to be something along the lines of this, guys. McDonald's tune there. We're looking at around a 9.5% gain for that move there if we can profit from that. Very good stuff indeed. Very, very good. But yeah, that's pretty much bro. We need a retrace. This is a little bull trap. I wouldn't be surprised, Diego. I honestly wouldn't be surprised. I think you're probably behind in the stream there, but yeah, I wouldn't be surprised at all if we did see a little bit of a bull trap coming through there. There goes the throat, getting worse now the honey's wearing off. So yeah, as you can see, this would be the move to the upside for EOS. We're basically watching for that breakout. We obviously got dominant levels of resistance coming, dominant levels of support coming through this zone here at around this $5. So yeah, it's definitely a point to be watching there, guys. And that's going to be around $5.15 there for a bounce point. Above all major moving averages as well, so not too bad, not too bad. That's EOS. Let me jump to HNT. Hint, I do believe that is. Might be wrong. Probably wrong. Don't know. I hope you're having a fantastic Friday as well. Good stuff. Good stuff. So I know people live for a Friday. It's Friday night. Just going to do a bit of silent TA for now because my voice is hurting. It's hurting quite a bit. Yeah, bit of a rising wedge pattern coming through there. Could be looking at a break to the downside. That's usually how this works. But if we do break to the upside, it's not the end of the world. It's still in the uptrend. Trend is a friend until we ride it. We ride it until the end. So the break to the upside would be looking at something along the lines of this, guys. If in terms of percent, we would be looking at around 20% gain there for HNT. Very good stuff. To the downside, something a bit bigger, right? In terms of a measure move, still the same sort of percent there. Gummies, Jim. Right, I'm with you. Did you put M-Box on the list? No, I didn't, I'm afraid, man. I will, I haven't actually heard of it, man, but I'll see if I can get to it, bro. I've got a lot to get through. Let me just start smashing them out, right? Because I don't want to be here. I've got another 15 minutes here on the stream. I don't want to be here too long. But I do appreciate you guys all staying for a bit of a longer stream here. Because I usually do around an hour. I have been recently anyway. But yeah, it's nice to see you all. Well, a few of you staying. Still 26 people at the end of the day, right? See, Quant listed on Binance 29th of July. Still quite early. Uptrend, nonetheless. It's still pretty good, actually, I must say. Smashing through all-time highs here on Binance just because this is actually really progressive and I do like it. And the reasoning for that is usually we do get huge pumpage at open on Binance and then it just dumps like crazy. But yeah, here we've obviously seen huge pump. We've dumped a little bit and then seen the recovery. What is this? Go away. We've seen a recovery coming through there. As you can see here, very nice stuff indeed. And then the continuation to the upside. Consolidation just to validate the opening price action that we have seen. Consolidation, very good stuff indeed. And now we're seeing the same sort of scenario happen again, preparing for another leg up. That's pretty good stuff indeed. I would be expecting probably a price target. Maybe if we are going to be looking at another leg up, could be looking at something along the lines of this for the future. Up to around that 230 sort of level there for Quant. And it's, yeah, looking pretty good. No all-time highs being set. As I said, all-time high being set, coming back down, retracing to the previous all-time high. That's usually what happens there, guys. So, clear example, ADA is probably going to retrace. So, that's why I say don't just jump in and FOMO into the top, right? If you buy the top, you're probably going to get wrecked. There's always going to be another buying opportunity there, guys. Now, Theta. Let me jump to Theta. Yeah, I made some good money with Theta. It was a shorting this zone as we lost the 55. Very good stuff indeed. Bang, bang, bang. Measure move to the downside, looking like so. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Nice 8% there. Very good stuff. Stagger take profit all the way down at all the previous higher low points coming through there. Not going to plot them all in now, but yeah, that's pretty much what happened with Theta recently. I mean, now we could probably... Trend line is still going to be valid if we do come up to this zone there, but for simplicity's sake, I do want to delete it for now. We'll see if we can get some sort of... Because now we're probably looking at some sort of parallel channel, as you can see here, guys. Let me get something drawn in there. Maybe moving this up, something like that, and then having some sort of trap zone. It's basically a zone where we're likely to get trapped out. Yeah, around this sort of zone here, as you can see. We are seeing a trap zone coming through there. So yeah, this would be a non-tradable area. At this point in time, we are currently sat back in this parallel channel, looking pretty good stuff indeed, above the 55. Currently trying to find support on this horizontal at $7.14. If we can, I would be looking at a nice... We've had a lovely bounce, actually, and lovely retest to this zone there. So yeah, it's looking pretty good, actually. I would be looking at us to actually curl over and come up to this horizontal here. That's going to be the ideal scenario here. And we are setting higher low points continuously from the previous low there. Looking pretty good, looking pretty bullish at this point in time in terms of the micro here. Yeah, that's around a 7.52 price target there in terms of a dollar target. If you were looking to trade this in terms of a long position up, you would be looking around 5% there. But for me personally, it's not really break out enough, right? And after seeing this humongous dump there, and this very trappy candle, and just only recovering from this trap zone a little bit there, is something that I probably wouldn't be looking to trade as of yet. But yeah, that's pretty much Theta. Let me jump to Cake. I've been wanting to look at Cake for a while, actually, because Cake's been moving mad, as they say. Parallel channel coming through there. Very, very healthy uptrend, I must say. Looking very, very nice, actually. There comes the yawn. We've got a nice trap zone to the top side here, coming up to this horizontal, setting the previous high point, and that's sat around that $23.28 there. From there, we've actually seen a crash coming down, lower highs being set, but being invalidated at the same time. Very good stuff indeed. I wouldn't be looking to trade this right now. In terms of a shorter term price prediction, I would be looking probably, look at that. That sell-off power is just very, very strong, right? Why I say sell-off power is just because you can see the buying power. We've had the parabolicness, and in that same hour, we've seen cake drop from its high price all the way down, literally 3% in the same hour, right? So yeah, very, very, in a sense, either manipulated or there's a lot of limit orders stacked up, waiting to be filled there. In terms of selling positions there, taking profit, as you can see there. But yeah, this would be the next horizontal that I would be looking for. As you can see, this trend is curling over. We've set a lower low point in terms of this micro trend here. As you can see here, 34 minutes left. If we do see this high low actually get created, then we could be looking at a bit of a reversal coming through here. Ideally, I want to see us get over this this 10 simple moving average coming through here, set at around that $22.24. That if we can get over that, then we do have this horizontal to aim for there. I would expect some resistance from that, but actually, sorry if you heard that, someone's outside my house screaming. But yeah, as you can see here, we do have a pretty dominant downtrend coming through here. So if we are going to see something, I don't think it's probably going to be as strong, but viva resistance none the least. And as you can see from that zone before, very, very steep, getting less steep, probably a little bit less steeper from there before we see the reversal and then the break coming through there, guys. So yeah, a couple of things to think about there for cake. What's next? XRP. XRP, I said I think we're going to go to $1.30. Where is that on my list? Oh, there it is. Yes, so $1.30 is on the cards there for XRP. And the reasoning for this is we're looking for a breakout coming through here, guys. We've got a symmetrical triangle. Symmetrical triangle, yeah, bit of a symmetrical triangle coming through there. As you can see, if we do break out from that zone, it would sound like Bugs Bunny when I do that, I swear. But yeah, as you can see here, this would be the measure move to the top side here. Looking at around 11% gain there for XRP, but as I said, the short-term target, I would be looking for that $1.30. The continuation of this trend, the break from this zone, looking pretty correlative in terms of a move up. That's going to be the ideal scenario, but just be prepared for a trap, guys, because you can see the sell-off power along this trend line. But yeah, that would be the initial target of $1.30. Yeah, so that's what I would say about XRP there. We do have the volume weighted ATR band that's going to act as support, potentially holding us up there. So yeah, we'll just definitely see how that plans out there. At the end of the day, we are setting higher lows continuously, right? Setting higher lows continuously, smashing through this grey box zone. As you can see, they're finding that support. I would be looking to target up to this horizontal here, and as you can see, that is going to be the most recent lower high. As you can see, we are invalidating the most recent one there. So the next one that we've got to invalidate is this one zone here, and that's going to be around that $1.30 there. So hopefully we can get there and not get swiftly rejected from there. Bro, just get some more tea with honey. We will wait, and otherwise you're going to fluff up your throat again, and again you'll be shouting it's coming home again with your mate to make it worse. Don't think I'll ever say it's coming home again. So that was a very, very depressing night, I must say. Losing to penalties. Dreadful. Anyway, where are we? XRP, that's pretty much XRP done. Let me smashing through these requests actually smashing through them. Where's Matic? Because Matic is next. Talking about broadening wedge for Matic before. Yeah, heavily respected in terms of levels of support. As you can see here, guys. Support, load of support, more support. We might even find some more support there if we see the progression to the downside. But yeah, that's just a little quick explanation. And broadening wedge is a wedge that's expanding the other way, not contracting, if that's the right word, right? And so yeah, as you can see here, we are still looking like we're in that, but at this point in time, I would be wanting to jump down to some smaller term time frames. As you can see, we've got a bit of stuff coming through there. I mean, you could go as far as saying something along the lines of maybe a parallel channel we're forming. I would have liked more touches to the top side here, really. Going on the second. I suppose we have got another one here, right? That's not too bad. But then you would be starting the parallel channel literally like here, right? And that's obviously we've got a little bit of way to go. So we could even see rejection coming through from here, coming down to the lower side of this broadening wedge. That would correlate with the parallel channel there. And also we've been rejected off the volume weighted ATR band as well there, guys. So this would be the place to go if we are going to go anywhere for Matic. If we are going to break up, then we do have a target price of this zone up here. Obviously depending on how we go, maybe just depending on how we go there, guys, we would be looking at $1.75. But for Matic this year, Never. No, I'm joking. Yeah, we could do it for Matic. There is a lot of confidence actually being gained right now for Matic, but at the end of the day, it's still, we did see it trend down for months and months on end, right? So yeah, it's we'll probably not quite months. Well, yeah, I'd say months and months. So yeah, it's quite a long time after seeing that 230% recovery pump there. Lot of FOMO coming through there from that first crypto crash, and then obviously the sell-off came through after that, right? So yeah, just be prepared for Matic to behave abnormally, because it's famous for that now. Yeah, that's the sort of prediction I would say for Matic there. Ugh. Ravencoin. And then I'm going to be ending the stream. Well, no, I'm going to do Tron and then Mbox, and then I'm going to be ending the stream, guys. Am I blind? Doesn't get tired, right? That's interesting. We got a bullish pennant chart pattern there, but it actually broke to the downside. So it looks like more of a bull flag that's being formed here. Oh, and also, I'm going to Reading Festival, aren't I? I'm going to Reading Festival, not this weekend, but next weekend. So, unfortunately, next week there's not going to be that many live streams, guys, just because I'm going to be watching some live music and having a little bit of a break, right? I've been doing this for 3.5 months, right, every week. So yeah, I'm going to have a little bit of a break, but I am going to be preparing video uploads to basically schedule them in, so you are going to have content from myself, maybe alt gem videos, maybe some educational stuff on Bitcoin, maybe some longer term predictions for stuff, but yeah, there is going to be still an upload every single day from myself that I'm going to schedule, but I'm just going to have to pre-make it, right? Yeah, we'll be at Reading Festival watching some live music, and I feel like I deserve a little bit of a holiday after working flat out for 3 months, right? So yeah, it's gonna be lovely to see. It's gonna be quite fun actually. I am looking forward to it. So yeah, it's gonna be cool. Some cool artists that I do like are gonna be there. Central C. When is your next streaming? Delanga. Sorry, I nearly read that wrong, bro. So yeah, Delanga. I do stream every single morning, man. I do stream every single morning, Monday to Friday. I sometimes get in a morning stream on a Saturday, because I know some people, they don't drink on the Friday night or whatever, and they wake up Saturday and they want to do crypto all weekend, right? I know it's quite risky trading on the weekend, but people still love to do it. So I do like to jump on the weekend sometimes and give you guys a stream as well. But I aim to stream every single day, Monday to Friday, whether it's in the morning, lunchtime, or evening. I usually do mornings, and in terms of mornings, that's UK time. Because obviously the accent, I'm from the UK, right? But yeah, I'll always be here, man. No, I'll always be streaming, bro. And I always do a Bitcoin update, and then I pick 3 altcoins of the day to showcase to you as well. And also I do touch on the altcoins of the day from the previous day as well. And yeah, that's when I do my streaming, man. So yeah, Ravencoin, we could be breaking to the upside here. Obviously bullish flag pattern coming through there. So it is looking like we are going to break to the upside around 11% there. I would be looking to get over this volume weighted ATR band at 14 cents there. That's going to be the ideal scenario there. But yeah, a couple of things to be looking out for there, guys. But yeah, this retracement, what we are seeing here is absolutely fine after going parabolic like crazy. But we are just preparing for another leg up there for Ravencoin. Looking pretty good, I must say. Looking pretty goddamn bullish. Tron now. Just feel my voice going. Tron. And also, Delanga, if you are like a new trader or anything like that, you can always, if you're new, you're a professional, we do have a Telegram community that's basically got everyone in the chat. There's not that many people chatting at the moment because we're quite late in the stream now, but there is people basically chatting continuously in the Telegram, right? And they're all talking about trading and stuff. So if you did want to join that community, it's a really friendly community. We don't take any negativity or any of that stuff. They just get removed. So yeah, if you did want to join that, we do have a Telegram group. The link is in the description there, man. If you did want to get involved with that and join the community, because it is always nice to have friendly members coming through there. uptrend still playing out. I would be aiming. As you can see, we've seen a nice bounce point off this support zone here, and we've done this found support on this 4 times now. So it is likely that we are going to see progression to the upside because we haven't broken it on the fourth test there. So we're likely to see progression to the upside after seeing this nice little bit of retracement coming through. I would be looking for the volume weighted ATR at around 9 cents and 3.2 there. That's going to be the ideal scenario to progress up from there. That's what we're going to be looking for support for Tron there, and that's going to be around that 9 cents and 83 there for simplicity's sake. And that's going to correlate pretty well with the previous lower high there, guys. So just be prepared for that bit of resistance, maybe consolidatory zone along this area before looking for that next leg up to this horizontal here at around that 9 cents and 614 there. Pretty good stuff indeed there for Ravencoin. Still an uptrend, trend is our friend, and we'll ride it to the end. This is just a little pullback before we have the continuation up. That's what I do think anyway, because the confidence is here, guys. Confidence is here. Very, very healthy. Very, very nice. Very, very bullish. M-Box now, and this is going to be the last request before I do a little BTC update to end the stream there, guys. What to get from this? Dreadful. PJ Benji, you just caught me. You just caught me at the end of the stream there, bro. But yeah, I will do AMP for you. I don't know what this is. M-Box is it's apparently listed today, right? Yeah, listed today. So yeah, just gonna get off that. There's no other charts I can see. Unless it's on Qcoin or something. Nope, listed today. On no other exchange. Considering it's listed on Binance straight away, that's a pretty good sign to be on Binance first. Yeah, maybe some research is needed. AMP, right? We get to AMP. Oh god, what's happened here? We get to AMP. Nope, not today. I swear I've looked at this like AMP. Look at the right thing, right? This can't be the right chart. I don't know what's happened, but the end of the stream has really gone to pot, right? Let's go for Bittrex. This is rough. Insanely manipulated, as you can see. Huge wicks, huge selling power. This is terrible. There's no charts for M-Box. Okay, that makes sense, right? Mystery candle. I was looking this morning. Okay, makes sense. Do you know any fundamentals, Mr. Phoenix, sir? That'd be quite cool. Yeah, I mean, you're in a downtrend. It's just seriously manipulated, whatever the hell's going on here. You didn't open, and this is what I was on about, opening and then seeing insane dumps or pumps, right? That's just ridiculous. Yeah, it's pretty rough for AMP there. Isn't AMP the coin? Isn't it the business? I'm not sure. I might be wrong here, but AMP USD Gemini. Yeah, let's have a little look at that there. I might be wrong. I think it's because I did USDT, right? Yes. There we go. Because I was looking at this on Coinbase for ages, right? Looking at it from Coinbase. Yeah, there we go. I know I did TA on this thing before, right? So yeah, AMP, I think it is trying to tackle the blockchain wait time for transactions, right? I think that's what they're trying to do. And I think they've basically been invalidated by Hyperlink, and that's probably why it's going down. But yeah, on Coinbase. No, he wants Gemini. PJ wants Gemini. He wants Gemini. Let me jump to Gemini. I'm not going to have any fresh TA on Gemini's chart, but it's pretty much going to be the same sort of thing. Oh no, I got some old TA coming through there. Let's get rid of that. And let's do some fresh. I'm so fresher. So fresh is so free. Let me do some trend lines coming from the top side there. That's what I would be inclined to be drawing there. We are looking at a bit of a breakout, actually. Yeah, we are. Yeah, we are. Looking pretty good. Falling wedge pattern, I'd say. Bit of a breakout from that zone to the top side. I mean, I wouldn't expect it like huge. No payments going to partner with AMC. Oh, God. AMC short squeeze to the moon. No, any player, man. Hopefully, they are going to partner with each other. Then, yeah, that would be obviously very, very good for both parties, and especially for crypto, right? This is currently trading at 6 cents. I'm not sure the supply and stuff, but yeah, if they are going to be partnering with AMC, then good stuff. Mbox is a gaming platform with NFTs and that vibe. Okay, I see. That makes sense. Thank you, CC. Have a good weekend, my man. Thank you, Simon. Nice to see you on the stream there, bro. Hopefully, we'll see you next week. If I can stream tomorrow, guys, I will. But I'm just not going to put any promises on the table because obviously it's my friend's birthday. And I did say that we'd either link up Thursday or Friday. And it's Friday, so we'll probably link up today. And we're probably going to have a few drinks, right? This is 26th or something. So, yeah, 26th birthday. So, I don't want it to get messy. But you know how birthdays can be. We're above the 55, the 200 EMA, looking for the progression to the upside. We are seeing a breakout from the zone. Price target for the measure move here would be that 6 cents. I would say, please trade this carefully, guys. If you look at these wicks, if you're seeing wicks like this is basically means a lot of uncertainty in the price. If you see it absolutely bang it, the likelihood is you're going to come down after that. Right, as you can see here, you bang it right up. You got all the way up here. Literally, let's do some percentages, right? Let's do it from this one here, right? Percentages, 11%, and then you're retracing the space of literally, oh, that's wrong. Retracing literally 5% in like a 4-hourly period, right? So that's pretty unhealthy. You can see the sell-off power is strong there. So even if we are going to be looking at huge breakouts right here, then you don't want to be, personally for me, I wouldn't want to be managing this trade live. I would ideally like to just put in my limit orders for my take profits and just wait for them to get hit, because if you are going to see wicks like this, you're going to see sell-off power in terms of limit orders coming through from the top side. So yeah, that's what I would be looking out for there, guys. Just trade safe out there with AMP. But yeah, in terms of price prediction, let's jump to the daily. I just can't get over that Mbox candle that I was looking at. That was just looked like something out of a film or something like that, right? Interesting. Yeah, a huge uptrend, obviously very parabolic coming through there. In terms of percent for AMP, when we did see that actually blow up there, that was literally 142%, 144%, absolutely crazy stuff there. Now this retracement is what we're seeing there. Absolutely fine, perfectly fine for this to happen. Now we're looking for a breakout to the top side there. Yeah, it's looking like it could actually happen pretty well. So yeah, I would be looking out for a price target of 6 cents, 28.42, and a trend reversal to be coming through there. But ideally, you want to be setting some higher lows here, and then seeing. So basically, what you ideally want here, guys, you want to come up, test this measure move completion there, come down a bit, and then have the progression up, creating a higher low, creating a bullish pattern there, and that's the ideal scenario here for AMP, because at the end of the day, this could still be a trap, and you could see the continuation and the lower low being set. And if you are riding off the previous lower low in terms of the trend reversal, it's not that healthy, right? It's not that healthy. You can easily come back down after that. So yeah, you want to see pretty dominant higher lows being created in terms of the daily chart coming through there, if you want to see any more imminent reversal there. So yeah, that's AMP done. I think that's going to be me, guys. I think that's... I got bored, so I thought if I'm going to put all my coins, transferred it to Mbox. Amazing stuff there. 41 likes as well, guys. You killed it today, I must say. Do thank you ever so much for coming onto the stream and supporting me as you usually do. Very good stuff indeed. Now, let's do a little BTC update coming through there. We have seen since 7% pump, we are looking for some consolidation or maybe a bit of rejection coming down to this 45,000, 46,900, that sort of 45,900, 46,000 sort of area. If we are going to see the retracement coming down there, that's something I would be looking out for on the shorter term time frame. And as you can see, that is going to be tapping the lower side of this parallel channel coming through there. We have seen the breakout from this falling wedge pattern. Bang, very nice indeed. Well done to anyone who got involved with that. That bullish divergence on the RSI, I believe. Yeah, on the RSI. No, the MACD. Or the MACD, yeah. That's actually played out pretty strongly as well. Hence this pump coming up there. So yeah, well done to anyone who jumped in and got involved with that. We'll just have to see how we go. I said the next challenge point in terms of price target is going to be sat around that $48,000 zone there. If we can get over that, then hell yeah, we're looking for this zone, this volume weighted ATR, and you can see the resistance will be fine from this zone. That's going to be around 48,845, but hopefully we can't get there, guys. Now jumping into the midterm ever so quickly, we did do a little bit of a voting system, guys, and that is if we do get to if we can see us get to this 48k, put a 1 in the chat. If you think we're going to be coming down and testing the lower side of this lower side of this rising wedge pattern coming through there, put a 2 in the chat. At this point in time, we haven't really seen that much price action. We've seen us come up a bit actually, so I'm going to award it straight away to the ones. Well done, you win. In terms of getting the closest by the end of the stream, right? So yeah, the ones of one there. So we'll see if that actually does play out for the future there, guys. But as who was saying it? Was Diego saying it? Was Crowbar, I think it was, saying the stock market looks pretty dirty today, so we'll just have to see how that is going to affect Bitcoin coming through there. In terms of the longer term time frames, now we've still got this bearish divergence coming through here on the RSI as well. Let me jump that up so it's a bit bigger for you guys there. As you can see here, still got this playing out coming through there. We're in profit, and that's obviously going to create some sort of reversal coming through there, guys. A bearish chart pattern. As you can see, we've got this hash ribbon signal coming through from here. I got in around this 44, 43 sort of area, and we're still looking pretty good. No sort of closed signal coming through anytime soon. So it's looking like the further these get, further apart these get, guys, the longer the trade is going to be, and some of these trades can last a pretty goddamn long time, right? This is obviously we longed here from 19,000 all the way up to 49,000 there. So yes, a long time, right? So these trades could be a very long time. If you did want this indicator for free, go to indicators section and type in hash, and type in get hash ribbons back test by Bitcoin Beats, and you can test it across all the other altcoins as well, and see if you can get some sort of predictions coming through there. But yeah, this uptrend at this point in time, guys. Sorry, I got in my long trade around this zone here, around 43,800. At this point in time, we're still in profit, looking pretty good. Just going to be riding that wave up and just holding it until it tells me to close, right? Still up around 8%, still pretty good indeed. Looking pretty progressive for Bitcoin. I didn't get in right away because I was expecting some sort of retrace. I did want us to come down to 42, but no, we didn't really get there. And to be honest, I was itching, I was ready, I was waiting, and I was like, I don't really want to miss this long position after seeing this this huge uptrend coming through there. So I thought I'd be patient. I was patient, calm and collected. We started to come down, and I was like, it's my time, and I went in, and yeah, I'm still in now. So yeah, that's where I am with my hash ribbons. So yeah, at this point in time, we are seeing a lovely uptrend as I speak about here, guys. Bit of a consolidation. Lost my. Where's my tongue? Can I talk? So yeah, as you can see, huge uptrend coming through there, guys. Still healthy, because we are seeing these retracements coming through there, but I would expect some sort of retracement coming through. Now, if we are going to see any sort of range get created here along this zone, that's still absolutely fine, guys. That's still not a problem as long as we don't start breaking to the downside. If we start breaking to the downside, then there is going to be a pretty strong possibility of a head and shoulders pattern, right? A head and shoulders pattern which could be looking something along the lines of this, right? Which we don't really want ideally there, guys. We don't want... Where am I going? Where am I going? I've done this wrong. Yeah, I've done this wrong, right? So bear with me. Threw myself off there, right? Yeah, so yeah, this would be the head and shoulders pattern which could come to fruition, which we basically need to just be prepared for, guys. Hopefully it doesn't, because that's obviously going to bring us all the way back down to 28k, which hopefully we can't be doing that. Cardano is killing it among with others. Yeah, it's nice to see. Will Bitcoin come down again soon? It's a LR. It's not just going to keep going up. We're going to see some resistance come through. Whether it's going to be a big crash coming down from this 49,095, because obviously we can see this is the key lower high that we need to get over, right? That's very key. And also, if we do find support on it, it's going to look very progressive indeed as well. But yeah, even if we did lose it a little bit, that's still literally like 12% to the downside for Bitcoin there. And at the end of the day, we're in a pretty strong uptrend. So the initial narrative is, for a healthy chart, we need to curl over. We need to come back down. I would expect, if when this does happen, to come down to 42 there, trapping out a load of long positions, and then seeing the progression to the upside from there. That's the ideal scenario there for Bitcoin. And hey, that's good for us as well there, because obviously we're seeing how these altcoins are behaving at the moment. We're seeing how they're running on their own. Very good 20, 30, 40% gains there. Very good stuff indeed. So if Bitcoin is going to tank, so are the altcoins, guys. So that's going to be another buying opportunity to basically accumulate more. Simple as that. Mr. Miles says, how's the throat? I'm having some I can't remember how to say it. Manuka honey, I think it's Manuka honey. Yeah, I'm having Manuka honey from New Zealand at the moment. Pretty good stuff, helping out my throat a lot, but now it's hurting quite a bit, so I'm gonna have to go. But it's getting better. It's getting better nonetheless. So I appreciate you checking up on me, man. That's BTC. That's my altcoins of the day. That's Crypto Chester done today, guys, in terms of presenting, guys. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed yourself. I appreciate all the likes, appreciate all the subs. And I do stream every day, Monday to Friday. Granted, next week I am going to Reading Festival, so I'm probably not going to be streaming that much. I will still stream Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday morning for you guys. There might even get in a Sunday evening stream to end the weekend, just to make up for the fact I'm not going to be streaming towards the end of the week next week. And probably the following Monday as well, because I'm probably going to be really hungover, right? But yeah, we'll see how that goes. But yeah, so for now, thanks again, guys. But peace out and goodbye from me, Crypto Chester. Peace.